Huskies take game number 2 over the Willmar Stingers by a final score of 5-0 in what was a pitcher's duel this evening in West Duluth. Ben Girl, he picks up the win, 7 strong innings in his final start as a Husky, and our Matthew Hargrove is with him down on the field.
Appreciate it, fellas. Ben, an outstanding performance tonight, and it's coming off an outing where you really struggled. That first inning, you gave up 7 runs. What was the mentality coming into tonight?
Flush it, throw strikes, trust my defense, and I think you can see right there, we executed it. My catcher, Peyton Powell, called a fantastic game. Hardly shook him off. He did a great job framing. And then I got the help from my defense behind me. They did a great job as well. So it's really all you can ask for as a pitcher.
And not only was this game big for your confidence for yourself, but it was also a big game for the Duluth Huskies, talking about the playoff implications. Talk about just what that start meant even more, knowing that this start could help them get into the playoffs.
Yeah, no, just want to put these guys in a good position going forward. They got the talent to win it all. And so just doing my part that will help them achieve that goal, you know.
And then last question for you. This was your last start as a member of the Duluth Huskies. I know you came into the season late, but for this month as a Duluth Husky, what was so fun about it?
You know, it's just a really special group of guys. They're fun to be around. They have fun in the dugout, but they also play hard out there. They were fun to play for. And, you know, Marcus and his staff were good guys. Enjoyed playing for them. But obviously, if you know me, you know my history with the city of Duluth, so it was really special. And, you know, these fans were great. They made it fun. And, you know, that's really all I can ask for this summer. It was a good experience.
Pleasure watching you tonight, Ben. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Matt and Ben. Ben Girl, he was amazing here tonight. Something about him against the Willmar Stingers.
Yeah, man, he was magnificent. Again, that first outing in Willmar against the Stingers, 6 innings, 6 Ks here tonight. What a performance.
He got it started early, is picking up strikeouts left and right. Ran into a little bit of trouble in the first 2 innings. He had runners on first and second in both innings, but was able to work his way out of it. He really had his best performance of the year. As we'll take a look at tonight's game recap. See the big breaker from Ben Girl. And in that first inning, it was soft contact. It was soft contact all night against Ben, but he did a really nice job being able to get around those soft hits.
Yeah, he really did. He buckled down, and then he got into a groove out there on the mound and really was getting a lot of first pitch strikes, and then he got some help offensively.
Yeah, in the second inning, a hit and run off the bat of Brett Paulson. Got Amber Voidick into third. Ryan McDonald picked up RBI number 22 on the year with the sac fly. But the Huskies, they weren't done yet. Delayed steal from Paulson. He was able to pull in, advance to third after it skipped off the glove of Chris Campos, the shortstop, and then it was Xavier Carter's turn.
Yeah, Xavier Carter just continues to swing a hot bat against the Stingers. I mean, 4 doubles against them in the last 5 games he's played against Willmar. He has been on fire.
He was great, and so was Michael Brooks with the glove up the middle to throw on the run. Was able to get out the counterpart. And then Ben Girl, once again, dominant. And then Brooks, once again, showing the leather.
Oh, my gosh. What a play.
7th inning, Ben Girl, there was a chance that he was going to be able to go out for an 8th inning, but on his 100th pitch, he was able to retire Jorge Lucero for his 5th strikeout, and his final pitch for the Huskies is exactly what they needed this evening. And then the Huskies, Brett Paulson skipped off his glove with Eric Nelson in the game in relief. Runners on the corners in the 8th inning. Then a big punch out of Derek Hackman. Then he was able to get Asa Aubrey to pop out.
Yeah, Eric Nelson, a great job to battle in a close ball game at the time. 2-0 there. You know, base hit could have done damage to the Huskies.
And the Huskies knew they needed some insurance. In the 8th inning, Michael Brooks walked, and then Mike Bovey singled. Double steal worked to perfection, and Callan Halverson making the defense make a tough play. And then Amber Voidick wins the 11-pitch battle, being able to bring in Callan. Huskies were able to go up 5-0 as they pick up a huge win number 27 on the year for the Huskies. They're able to keep pace, keep a game lead over Eau Claire, who are in the 9th inning. They're up 6-1. You have to think that they took care of business down at Copeland Park, but for the Huskies, they pick up a big win here tonight, and they're setting up a huge last 4 games between Mankato and Bismarck.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch here tonight. Offense at the end and pitching throughout the game. The Huskies with the 9-inning shutout of the Willmar Stingers. That's great.
Yeah, the Huskies are able to split the season series against the Stingers, and the resiliency that they showed over this homestand to lose the first game of each series pretty lopsided and able to bounce back and win close games. This one was close. You could still call a 5-0 game close, but it was tight all the way through the end. They bounced back against La Crosse on Friday night, winning 4-3. They bounced back against St. Cloud on Sunday, winning 8-7, and today they're able to win 5-0. This team, just when their backs are against the wall, for some reason, they always show up a little bit more.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they needed here today. As we mentioned, the standings are so tight at the top for that second playoff spot that they could not falter once again.
Well, the Huskies, they did not falter, and it was all capped off with Ben Girl on the mound. Can't overlook the outing that Jack Blesh had for the Willmar Stingers. 2 runs over 6 innings. He had struggled against the Huskies this season coming into today, but he went out there and he was great. He gave the Stingers a chance.
Yeah, he battled in a game where the Stingers, we've mentioned it many times, they have nothing to play for except to play spoiler, and he was trying his best to play spoiler here today at the Wade.
Well, he was great. The Huskies' bullpen was great as well. Eric Nelson, he got the runners in scoring position, or rather runners on the corners. He was able to get the big pop out. And then Brody Maynard came in and was good in his inning of work. He picked up a 1-2-3 ninth inning, finishing the game off on a punch-out as well. This Huskies' bullpen, at times it looks amazing, and at other times there's a lot to be desired, but it's always kind of hit or miss with this Huskies' bullpen. But today, thankfully, it was a hit.
Well, you would hope that this is a good sign for things to come. If the Huskies can sneak their way in the playoffs, they're going to need their bullpen to be magnificent for them, and so far, so good.
Well, the Huskies, they now turn their attention, make the trip to ISG Field tomorrow to Mankato to face off against such a good team in the Mankato MoonDogs. Huskies 2-4 on the year against Mankato. They split the first series, were swept in the second one, and then split the third one. You remember that was the Monday game where there was hail coming in and there was all types of weather. The first game of that 2-game set ended up being called after 7 innings. The Huskies responded well. They were hitting like there was no tomorrow in that game number 2. But now they have to make the trip to ISG Field, and with Eau Claire right behind them, and with the tiebreakers how they're working, these next 4 games, the Huskies probably have to come out 3-1.
3-1 is what I was thinking too, Brendan. They need to get a sweep against Bismarck or Mankato, I would think.
Well, the Huskies, they will be at ISG Field tomorrow at 6:35 for the first game of a 2-game set, and then they welcome in the Bismarck Larks for the final 2 games this season. Well, the Huskies, they take game number 2 here tonight at the Wade. They win by a score of 5-0. For my broadcast partner, John Kuziej, and for everyone working behind the scenes here at Wade Stadium, I'm Brendan Reilly signing off for the final time this evening. Huskies victorious. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.